Hello everyone, I'm delighted to be joined this evening by Libby Tempest, who's the chair of the Gaskell Society, long-standing friends of Shoddy Court, and the Gaskell Society has been responsible for choosing the selection of texts that we're going to be discussing in our meeting next week. So I thought I'd take this opportunity to ask Libby to explain how the Gaskell Society came to make their choice and what kinds of things we might look out for when we're reading.
Well, hello, Mike, and hello to fellow Shoddy Courtians. And thank you so much for inviting the Gaskell Society to host this session. We're very honoured and delighted. The theme you gave us was Industrial Gaskell, Masters and Men, a subject, of course, very close to Mrs. Gaskell's heart. And so how we came to choose the extracts that we chose in the end was very much with that theme in mind. So we chose extracts mainly from Mary Barton and from North and South, Gaskell's two great industrial novels, which kind of complement each other, I think, in many ways. And we chose scenes that had moved us, that were powerful, that were honest, and that had a kind of raw quality about them, which I think most readers do find very powerful. A good example of this is the first extract from Mary Barton, which is the Poverty and Death chapter, where Wilson and John Barton go to try and help the Davenport family. And the descriptions contained in that chapter were based on a real life case that William Gaskell, Mrs. Gaskell's husband, reported back to her. And I just think that reality of working class life, the poverty that people lived in when times were bad, the hardships that people endured are so realistically and movingly portrayed. It's hard to think, to me, it's hard to think of a comparable passage in English literature. But I think another thing Gaskell really wanted to highlight was the difference between the lives of the mill workers and the lives of the masters. And she does that so powerfully at the end of that chapter when Wilson goes to ask for the infirmary order and confronts the Carsons at breakfast. And she doesn't labour the point, she just describes the scenes. That's all she needs to do to put that point across. So that was something that really motivated our choices. And similarly, the scenes in North and South, very powerful comparisons between the lives of working people and the lives of the mill owners, even though, interestingly, in North and South, of course, her hero is a mill owner. So that was another motivating force really behind our choice, is how the kind of evolution really of John Thornton and how he does change during the course of the novel. And he reflects upon and changes his mind about many things, motivated, of course, by love for Margaret Hale, but also because he is a deep-thinking, highly intelligent, thoughtful man with a heart. And I think she very much wanted to portray that.
Lovely. So basically, for the people who are looking to attend Shoddy Court, what you can look forward to is a read that is quite tough emotionally in places, but with a little bit of a sprinkling of romance in there as well.
Well, I think you've just summed up Mrs. Gaskell there, haven't you?
And, you know, we'll be discussing this further when we meet next Tuesday at the first Shoddy Court. And Libby will, I'm delighted to say, will be joining us as well, along with some fellow members from the Gaskell Society. So enjoy the reading, and we look forward to seeing you at Shoddy Court come Tuesday. Okay, until then, take care, and thank you, Libby.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome.